everybody, Cheaply Chic, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today I am getting started in my Choose Love journal. I'm very excited about this. Those of you who watch my channel or have purchased this collection from me and read my letter, you know that February is one of my favorite months of the year. I love Valentine's Day. I have always loved it. The hubby and I were married in February, so it's a special month to me. And outside of just celebrating love, I also love the fact that we are 1 month closer to spring. Not that it's going to be spring anytime soon around here, but January is over, and I always am so happy when January is over. It just feels like such a long, cold, dreary month to me. So I'm very excited to be playing with some colors and getting into that spring fever mode, I guess you could say. I am actually filming this segment of the video last because as I was creating the first spread in my journal, I had an idea and it scares me, but I'm going to try it anyway. So this month, instead of doing the typical junk journal with me videos that I usually do, I'm going to try to do something different. I am going to post 14 journal with me videos over the course of 14 days starting today. They're going to be much shorter, easier spreads so that I can edit through them. Maybe some of them will be real time, maybe some of them won't. This first one I know isn't, because I was working on a single spread thinking I was going to set up my journal like I usually do, but I got all inspired and was working on the center of the signature. So why not? Let's celebrate love together, and throughout the rest of this month have 14 journal with me videos. Okay, that's enough rambling from me. Let's get into the video. When I first started filming this video, I didn't exactly know what direction my journal was going yet. So what I'm doing here is I'm just pulling out elements from the kit, trying to get an idea of what I have and where I want to start. Typically, I like starting with pockets and adding some of the envelopes and again pockets throughout the journal. The way that my journal turned out this month is super chunky with lots of decorating. Usually I do a lot more writing in my journal, so I need a lot more free space than what I end up doing with the February journal. But because I'm still using January, I decided to deck out February a little bit more, and I have a lot of fun with it. So I'm pretty excited to share this journal with you. The first thing I'm going to do is add the hearts to the center strings of the signature. I always love doing this. They're super cute and a lot of fun. And then I decided that I'm going to do my first spread inside the center of the signature. The glue that I'm using is Fabri-Tac, like usual. You guys know that I love Fabri-Tac. It's acetone based instead of water based, so I really like the way that the paper doesn't wrinkle. It is super sticky and gloppy, but I'm okay with that because I love the quality of the glue. I'm starting out today by using the white paper heart-shaped doily that comes in the collection. Because of how stark white it is, I decided to grab my Distress Oxide Vintage Photo ink, and I'm going to distress the edges a little bit. I'm also going to grab my Distress Oxide ink color in Old Paper. This is one of my favorite ink colors I'm figuring out because I love the way that it will turn a book page or any other very white piece of paper into something that looks like old paper. The color is genuine. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite ink colors. So I'm going to use that a little bit on the heart doily as well, and I really like the way that this comes out. Next, I decide to cut my heart doily a little off center, and what I'm going to do with the two pieces is just add it to the book pages here. You really have to be careful, obviously, when gluing down a paper doily because there's so many little fragile pieces, but I do like the way that Fabri-Tac holds the doily down, and as long as I'm careful, I don't make too big of a mess. I did end up making a little bit of a mess though, flopping that glue down on top of my doily. Typical Annette move there, but I'm just using a baby wipe to remove the glue, and because Distress Oxide ink is water soluble, I have to touch that up a little bit, but no biggie. Next, I decide to grab the Edith Holden book page that came in the collection. Because this book page already has an aged look to it, it matches my spread very nicely. I'm paying attention to the words because I like some of the words on here and I want them to show up on my pocket. Otherwise, I'm just going to tear the pocket and distress it up a little bit here. I'm just going to grab some elements from the collection. I am in love with so many items that Yalady included and decided to gift us this month. Thank you again, Yalady. I just love your generosity and the way that you bless us with awesome goodies for our kit. I'm going to grab a few of those elements, a couple more that were already included in the collection, and make a little collage on the front of my pocket. Here I'm just going to use my awl to make a hole to add the brad that I will be attaching to my pocket. You can use anything here. I have a little We Are Memory Keepers hole puncher, but because I'm just sticking the brad through, any type of paper piercer is going to work if you don't have a hole puncher already. Now I'm just going to glue my pocket down and find a tag. And that is it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Everything I used was included in my collection. I know that some of the items from your lady probably vary and are a little different, but everybody should have the same types of elements that they could do some layering in this way if they wanted to. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. Be on the lookout for the next video, and I will see you then. Bye.